Welcome back, everybody. This is Ronan. This is part 3 in my series working with EVA Foam. As you can see before you, here's all the pieces to my Mandalorian helmet. Some things I wanted to point out. For example, this piece right here, see it's kind of segmented a little bit. This is going to be part of the dome of the top of the helmet. How you make these is when you cut one at a 45-degree angle, one at a 90-degree angle in the same segment. So when you put them together, it forms more of a curve. And that'll help you get the rounded bell shape on the top of the helmet, or whichever shape you're looking at. What I'm going to do now is go through and use some painter's tape and put it together, it's called dry fitting it together to see how well everything fits together. Once that's done, then I'll start gluing it together. So I'll come back and show you, once I have it dry fitted, what it'll look like. One thing I want to point out is you can kind of tell that the foam is really flimsy right now. This isn't going to harden up till one of the last stages, and it'll really take care of it. So here's my dry fit that I put together. I did this just so I could see how things fit. For example, right here I know that I'm going to have to cut this piece at an angle when I glue it together. And I put it on my son to make sure it fit right, and it fit pretty good. So that's all you got to do is just use the tape to hold it together. You can peel it off easy, it doesn't stick. Don't use duct tape, that will stick and make residue. And there's my cat, just kind of checking things out. So that's the dry fitting process. Now what I'm going to do is start gluing it together. A lot of this stuff up here, the gaps will be filled, a lot of it will be missing, and I'll show you what it looks like once it's glued together. Okay, as you can see, the construction is done. There are some side pieces from Mandalorian armor, but I'm going to do those after the fact and glue them on. You can see I've put it together, shaped the top. This top was actually pretty hard. What you got to do is you got what's called a heat gun. Basically a super powerful hair dryer. I took this bowl, and after I put it together, I heated this up and formed it over the top of it and stretched it out, evened it out, made it how I wanted it. I'm still shaping it now, and that's why I've got these tongue depressors here kind of holding its shape. And that's basically it for the building it. Now I'm going to go into what's called shaping. That'll entail filling in a lot of these gaps, sanding it, forming it just a little bit more, straightening it out, and then we should be ready for painting. That should be it. Thanks.